Those roads clear, but again, you're going to run into low visibility on some of the roads today. And in addition to that, of course, slick roads and snow covered roads. So it's getting hazardous out there. It has been for a while this morning. So for your travel planner, we've got red lights. Doesn't mean you can't travel at all, but I want you to stop, check that radar on the VNL weather app, check those road conditions right with us here as well. We'll have an update on those coming up in just a moment. And before you head out the door, because of some hazardous travel going on in the valley. So snow, blowing snow, slick roads happening for us here. Here's a look at the latest radar and satellite map. You can see that we've got a lot of blue indicating snow showers ongoing from north to south through the valley, especially along the Red River and east. But you can see this push all the way to Highway 59. And even east of there are some areas of snow coming down as well. It's still impacting us in places like Bemidji. So zooming in a little bit more, you can see Fargo-Moorhead just seeing a little bout of snow pushing in. This is moving from Fargo down toward the Barnesville area, and then this stretches all the way up toward the Crookston area. Lidgerwood seeing some snow back over toward Lemoore. Of course, we just saw the snow on the Skycam near the Hankinson area. And then Grand Forks to Crookston, going to be a snowy drive on Highway 2 all the way up to Cavalier. And again, we did get that report of about 4 to 5 inches of snow in the Adams area. So quite a bit of snow on the ground in those locations. And then there's the wind. We've got these gusts getting into the 40s and 50s out west. Oaks now back up to 51-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And we're at 48 in Jamestown, 47 in Devil's Lake. Fargo and Grand Forks checking in into the mid-30s, so blowing snow happening in the metros as well. And then over to the east, the wind isn't as strong. It's more snow impacting your visibility, just snow also accumulating on the roads. That's going to be your biggest factor. And that wind field stretches all the way through the rest of the state of North Dakota. So this is going to be with us for some time today. So be ready for windy weather, regardless of whether the snow is falling or not where you are. And visibility, of course, down. We're down to a quarter mile in Carrington and Harvey. Langdon, Devil's Lake at a half-mile visibility. Valley City less than a mile. Wapaton at about 3/4 of a mile there. Fargo a little bit better than just a couple of minutes ago. We're at 4 miles, but of course this varies. We could be back down to around a mile in the metro as another snow shower moves in. Looking at temperatures, we are below freezing, 25 in Fargo and 29 in Grand Forks, and factor in these wind chills. We feel like we're in the single digits here this morning in parts of eastern North Dakota, even into Minnesota. Fergus Falls is at 9 for our wind chill, so dress accordingly. So for Fargo, again, our forecast going to keep our temperatures in the 20s below freezing today. Snow chances all day long, even into the evening hours tonight. It's going to take some time for this to taper off, and the wind stays with us beyond that as well. So again, a look at our hour-by-hour planner. You can see these snow showers ongoing through the day. We're zipping through because not much will change by the 4 o'clock hour. Still dealing with this, heading home from work and heading home from school. Temperatures still in the 20s to maybe a couple of low 30s, but generally below freezing, so the snow is sticking. And then moving on into tonight, that's when it does start to taper off, but even late, we'll have a few flakes out there. Let's take a look at our wind gust planner. This again going to stick with us throughout the day. There's going to be a big difference between east and west. Our strongest winds along the Red River and west through the daytime hours. You see those gusts well into the 40s, even into this afternoon. And moving on into tonight, we're still gusting into some 30s and 40s. So again, a windy one until we get into the overnight hours and this system starts to depart. So an all-day event with likely the toughest conditions right now as we go through the morning hours. We'll take a look at your 11-day planner coming up in 30 seconds. So we're looking at conditions today that are going to be on the, of course, tough side as far as wind and snow are concerned. We've got our first alert weather day. It's our first big event of the season. We want you to be prepared for it. Roads are slick. Even just driving in town, intersections have been very slick here this morning. It's tough to stop. Now moving on into tomorrow, we'll be starting to clean up, but still breezy. And then heading into the week and into the weekend, we've got that potential for some snow showers heading into Sunday. Not like today, but still a few flakes possible. We'll let you know what's coming up with that one as we get closer to the weekend. But just plain cold after this event, and we just need to be ready for the snow to stick around for a while.
Yeah, do you know what I'm thinking about? Mount Fargo officially starting to grow.
Yep, it begins today. Our first snowfall of the season. We'll see how big it gets as we go through the coming months.
Welcome to the world, Mount Fargo again.